Some killers believe that if they can outrun the police and outlive the evidence, they've won. They think the passage of decades turns a crime into a ghost. They're wrong. Welcome to Shadow Justice Files, where we prove that DNA is the witness that never ages, never forgets, and never stops hunting. Today, we go back to 1991 to a case that defined Austin, Texas, a crime so brutal it felt like the world stopped spinning. For 34 years, the truth was buried under fire and false confessions. But in 2025, the shadows finally broke. This is the story of the Austin yogurt shop murders and the moment karma finally caught up. The air in Austin on December 6, 1991 was crisp, the kind of night that felt safe. But inside the I Can't Believe It's yogurt shop on West Anderson Lane, the safety of a city was about to be incinerated. It was nearly midnight. The shop should have been empty. Instead, a passing patrolman noticed smoke curling from the roof. When firefighters broke through the doors, they didn't just find a fire, they found a nightmare. 4 girls, Amy Ayers, 13, Eliza Thomas, 17, sisters Jennifer and Sarah Harbison, 17 and 15. They were bound, they were executed, and then their killer set the shop ablaze to erase the evidence. The fire burned hot, but it couldn't melt away the tragedy that would haunt Austin for the next 34 years. Investigation is often a game of echoes. In the late 90s, the police thought they heard the echo of a confession. 4 local men, the Austin Four, were dragged into the light. Under the crushing pressure of interrogation, stories began to crumble. 2 were convicted, 2 were shamed. Austin breathed a sigh of relief, believing the monster was behind bars. But the DNA, the silent, microscopic witness, didn't agree. In 2009, forensic testing on evidence found under a victim's fingernails revealed a mystery male. This DNA didn't match the men in prison. The Austin Four walked free, but they left behind a city still looking for a ghost. Fast forward to late 2025. Science finally caught up to the cruelty of 1991. Forensic genetic genealogy is the modern world's greatest hunter. Investigators took that decades-old mystery male profile and uploaded it to public databases. The digital web began to tighten until the branches led to a single dark root: Robert Eugene Brashers. Brashers wasn't a local teen. He was a professional predator who drifted through states like a phantom. 2025 technology linked a shell casing from a 1991 Kentucky murder to the Austin shop. The science was absolute. But there was a problem. Brashers had taken his own life in 1999. He thought he'd taken his secrets to the grave. He was wrong. In late 2025, the soil was disturbed. Investigators exhumed Brasher's body to get the final, undeniable proof. The DNA from his remains was an identical match to the evidence found on the girls in 1991. The truth didn't just solve a murder, it dismantled 30 years of lies. In early 2026, the legal system is finally cleaning up the wreckage. The original suspects have been fully exonerated. The families finally have a face to put to the evil that stole their daughters. Robert Eugene Brashers thought the fire in that yogurt shop would burn the truth away. He thought a bullet in 1999 would bury it forever. But DNA doesn't forget. And in the Shadow Justice Files, the truth always finds its way to the light. The yogurt shop on West Anderson Lane is gone, replaced by a city that has grown and changed. But for the families of those 4 girls, the clock has finally moved forward. If you believe that no cold case is truly dead as long as science is alive, hit the subscribe button. Help us drag the truth from the shadows, one case at a time. This is Shadow Justice Files.